As they get ready for the first event, the women's 4x100-meter relay. Texas A&M Aggies set the current collegiate record 4 years ago now. And the University of Central Florida has brought a great quartet to the NCAA championships. Two of their 100-meter finalists on the second leg, Oriole Scott and anchor Octavius Freeman. If they get to stick around, they could be very hard to beat.
Dwight, keep an eye particularly on Oriole Scott running the second leg, and the anchor, Octavius Freeman, the sophomore. Brilliant starters and stars. Phyllis Francis, 100 to 400 meters. She is brilliant. She is leading off. She'll pass to English Gardner, and Gardner's will run that long straightaway in the back we'll touch about. For Oregon, you're seeing Jenna Prandini and Chinzoba Okadobi will anchor for Oregon.
And for more, let's go down to Lewis for a report.
Well, English Gardner, they're pacing, getting ready to run this second leg for Oregon. And if you look down at her right ankle, she has some tape on it. I talked to her before the meet today, and she's gotten through that 10:94 in the 100 meters. But she told me that that tape kind of helps to hold the ligaments together, because when she dorsal flex, in other words, when that toe comes up toward the knee, that's when she feels the pain. She runs the second leg all the time, Dwight, down the backstretch, and that's the straightest, longest leg, which is the best for her, so nothing new there. But she's pushing through the pain, believing that she can try and deliver something special for her team here at Hayward Field.
All right, Lewis, thanks for that. And it's so important for the Oregon Ducks, the ladies, to score well here as we look at Texas A&M, also a formidable quartet.
They certainly are, Dwight. They have 3 of the top 10 times in the world this year, including the #3 time in the world as far as rankings go. So Texas A&M might be the favorite over the other 2 schools, Central Florida and Oregon.
Cannot stress enough how important it is for the Oregon Lady Ducks. They're going for the Triple Crown. They won the NCAA title in cross country and indoor track. They're trying to make it the Triple Crown here with the outdoor title as well. Kansas, who is in 2. They just have 3 entries in the meet today. The 2 relays and 1 200-meter runner. And first pass, good for Oregon. And there goes English Gardner, the 100-meter champ, down the backstretch.
They are in the lead right now by about a step.
The champion now running the second leg for the Ducks.
But right there
inside
is
them.
University of Central Florida. Alfia Charles up against Jenna Prandini.
Now here comes A&M.
And making a late rush. They pass first. Oregon, kind of a shaky pass. It's A&M. And now Central Florida. And Oregon's going to get past at the tape and get down to 4th. They had 3rd to the last 5 meters. But Texas A&M, the last half of that race, they were just better than everyone else in speed and in passes.
2 fairly shaky baton passes for Oregon did them in. This is the first pass that's come down around the turn, and this is going to go to English Gardner from Phyllis Francis. Watch, they get the baton just about first. Other teams are just a few split seconds behind. She runs a phenomenal exchange. However, not as quite as good. Brandini did not get out quite as fast. Watch the pass from the left hand to the right. Other teams at that point have made up just a couple of inches, but it was on the turn here that I think the pass was very smooth for A&M. Look at that. And less so, they took 2 efforts to get in there. Took 2 steps to get the baton into Okadobi's hands, and then she faded down the stretch as she was passed.
So A&M wins it in a walk. Central Florida finishing 3rd, and Oregon had 2nd, and Oregon had 3rd until right at the end. Clemson nipped them at the tape, so Oregon getting just 5 points in the 4x1. We'll have to see if that's enough as they continue to go for the title.